Hello, and welcome to the BMC Quick Course Series. My name is Dave Levy, and I'm a Principal Product Developer based in Atlanta, Georgia. In this session, we will briefly review the new features available in BMC AMI Ops Automation 8.3. BMC AMI Ops Automation was formerly known as MainView Auto Operator. Here we see a list of significant new features in BMC AMI Ops Automation 8.3. Several enhancements have been made to rules management, along with general improvements to overall usability and functionality. Now let's take a brief look at some of the details. The Rules Management menu, EZAO-RUL, has been enhanced to include a section of hyperlinks entitled Automation Setup Tutorial. The purpose of the hyperlinks is to provide a guided tour of the components that make up rules management. During the tour, you will be exposed to the various types of objects that are used in rules management. You will import a single predetermined rule set from BBPARM into the rules registry, and you will explore what the import process does for you to make the conversion easier. Along the way, you will see the PASDEF view, see the contents of a rule pool, a rule set, and see the new rules editor in action. This new tool is meant to be an educational opportunity to familiarize the user with rules management prior to doing a full conversion using one of the conversion tools. Rule auditing has been enhanced to provide better detail. Rule auditing is done when a rule is added, deleted, or updated. Previously, you only saw the rule's after image of the change. The auditing process now provides the detail of each rule keyword that was changed along with before and after images of the rule that was affected. This enhancement is part of the standard rule auditing that is optionally turned on using the audit equals keyword found in BBPARM member BBI SSP-XX. The audit messages are written to the AGS log for review. As already mentioned, the new feature provides full details of what was changed. For example, for an update operation, the audit shows the before image of the rule, followed by a detailed list of each updated keyword in the rule, and then lastly, an after image of the rule is shown. Other operations have a varied content appropriate for the operation type. For example, add will only have the after image. There is also sample JCL provided to get a batch report of the auditing messages. New views have been added to produce rule by results. This can make it significantly easier to find a rule. There is now a rule by rule pool view, a rule by rule set view, and a rule by PASDEF view. In addition to being able to run the new views manually, several views have a new RBY line command to show the related rules by view. A new compare tool is now available that has the ability to do a detailed comparison of two rules from the same or different rule pools to determine the differences. The output of the compare is written to AGS log for review. The new rule compare is available on the rules view of rules management as the CMP line command. This tool can be particularly useful while migrating to rules management and you are faced with two rules of the same name but belonging to different rule pools. The compare tool can be used at any time to compare any two rules, not just ones with like names. The new Rule Pool Merge tool provides the ability to merge the contents of two different rule pools into one rule pool. This is available on the RPOOL view of Rules Management as the MER line command. Selectable options control how to handle duplicate rules and other special situations. This tool can be particularly useful while migrating to Rules Management when creating a centralized repository for all rule administration. Options are provided to handle special circumstances during the compare phase of the process. Things like duplicate rule names are handled with these options. Once the compare phase is completed, a dialog shows what will happen to each rule as it is merged. An option is provided to allow excluding rules that you don't want merged. There is also the ability to log the compare phase results to AGS log for further review without doing the merge. The rules in Rules Management have been enhanced to provide several new rule features that can further reduce the need to use custom Rex execs while providing new functionality. There is now the ability to issue USS commands as a rule action. As an example of how this new capability might be used, it would be possible to issue RESTful API commands using a scripting language such as curl. There is now also the ability to offload or export a view's contents as a flat file dataset. This action is part of the Collect Diagnostics section of a rule. And lastly, rules now provide a large User Notes field that can be used to document or otherwise notate a rule as needed. In the area of improved product interoperability, a hyperlink is now provided on the EZAO ZOS menu, also known as the ZOS Resources menu, to access the BMC AMI Ops Monitor for IP product directly to manage VTAM resources. This hyperlink is only available when the BMC AMI Ops Monitor for IP product can be found in the local CASPlex. Several changes have been made to improve the overall usability of various features in the product. The Rules R view provides a way to see the rules that are loaded and activated in the local paths. The view has been enhanced to allow the user to browse the rule as it is found in the paths storage, or to browse the rule as it is stored in the rules registry. The Rules NIR view has a new line command that can be used to delete rules without a request confirmation dialog. The use of this command makes it possible to use the IMF exec MVX programming interface in a Rex exec to automate the removal of obsolete rules in a registry if desired. The var view has been improved to include the variable creation date and time, as well as the last updated date and time. This can assist in problem diagnostics as well as general auditing of when critical variables are updated. The IMF exec and AO exec programming interfaces have a new parameter added to the command and select commands. The new parameter is delay, or DLY. It can be used to delay the scheduling of an exec or the execution of a command by up to 99,999 seconds. The default is 0, which means there is no delay. The Shared Object view now supports the ability to replicate and deploy shared object arrays created by a PAS. The new deploy primary command can be used to deploy one or more tagged arrays to one or more remote AMI Ops Automation PASs anywhere in the CASPlex. This makes it possible to create and manage critical processing arrays from a central location. No longer does the array have to be uniquely created in each PAS, which can lead to inconsistencies and errors. There is also a new repeat line command. This command is used to replicate any existing array into an array with a new name. It is an easy way to make backup copies of critical arrays or to prepare a new array that will have more or less data than the original. While not technically new in version 8.3, I'd also like to mention the PAS journal view. This view displays the contents of the local BBISS journal in a Windows mode view. It is no longer required to use the full screen log panel to monitor journal data. The PAS journal view can be used in Main View Explorer without the need for a 3270 emulator window. As a standard Windows mode view, the view fully supports colorization, cursor positioning, and advanced search and filter capabilities that the log panel did not. This view also supports issuing all the command types that the log panel supports. There are a total of 13 command types that are all secured using the same resources the log panel used. No additional configuration is needed to use the PAS journal view. A fill-in-the-blanks prompter dialog is provided for long commands or commands with special requirements. A dialog also provides a last issued recall feature for easy reuse of a command. This concludes this quick course. Thank you for your time. For more information on any BMC mainframe product, please visit the URL shown here.